Record your name and reason for.
Well, Randy kicked the meeting off bright and early today. Got the whole Century 21 crew headed the right way. Robert's got a mission and he's making it clear. If you're sitting on the sidelines, better shift into gear. He's kicking motivation into overdrive, making sure the Masters family keeps the dream alive. So tighten up your shoelaces, get ready to run, cause around here we're not done till the job gets done. Oh, we're moving, we're growing, everybody's got a story worth knowing. Hey now, it's monthly connect time, sharing wins and making headlines from land while masters are always wanting more. Hey, Anna's hyping lending and she's bringing the heat, helping agents and clients get finance complete. Questions about mortgages, she's got the plan, making home ownership happen any way she can. Meanwhile, Keith and Blake hit the Bay Area scene, chasing frisbee glory with the championship dream, flying discs through the air like a movie montage, trying to make San Francisco say look at these guys. And Matt Thompson's battling traffic down south, trying not to lose his mind or a few choice words from his mouth. The World Cup rolled into LA, clogging every lane. He survived the madness and lived to drive again. Meanwhile, Brianna Grant, Blake and Kelly took the stage, giving Surf's Up performances for the digital age. Cowabunga energy, beach vibes all around, making everyone laugh from the first sound. Now Jesse's talking showcase, making lists to shine, helping every property look prime time. Rowena's got relocation, moving people around, connecting families with communities they found. Troy's managing properties like a seasoned pro, keeping everything running smooth wherever tenants go.
I might have took that one.
Matt Thompson, Jose Kiana, Romeo. Blake, are you speaking? You're not, right?
No, they don't like me on camera
Oh.
anymore. They say I'm too good looking. It makes everybody jealous.
Hey, Celine,
By the way,
Romeo and
Hey. Oh. Yeah. Well, Randy kicked the meeting off bright and early today. Got the whole Century 21 crew headed the right way. Robert's got a mission and he's making it clear. If you're sitting on the sidelines, better shift into gear. He's kicking motivation into overdrive, making sure the Masters family keeps the dream alive. So tighten up your shoelaces, get ready to run, cause around here we're not done till the job gets done. Oh, we're moving, we're growing, everybody's got a story worth knowing. Hey now, it's monthly connect time, sharing wins and making headlines, from lending to listings and everything after. Nobody does it quite like Masters. We're surfing waves and closing deals, living the California real. One team, one dream, let's hear the crowd roar. Century 21 Masters, always wanting more. Kayana's hyping lending and she's bringing the heat, helping agents and clients get finance complete. Questions about mortgages, she's got the plan, making home ownership happen any way she can. Meanwhile, Keith and Blake hit the Bay Area scene, chasing Frisbee glory with the championship dream. Flying discs through the air like a movie montage, trying to make San Francisco say look at these guys. And Matt Thompson's battling traffic down south, trying not to lose his mind or a few choice words from his mouth. The World Cup rolled into LA, clogging every lane. He survived the madness and lived to drive again. Meanwhile, Brianna Grant, Blake and Kelly took the stage, giving Surf's Up performances for the digital age. Cowabunga energy, beach vibes all around, making everyone laugh from the first sound. Now Jesse's talking showcase, making lists to shine, helping every property look prime time. Rowena's got relocation, moving people around, connecting families with communities they found. Troy's managing properties like a seasoned pro, keeping everything running smooth wherever tenants go. Hey now, it's monthly connect time, sharing wins and making headlines, from lending to listings and everything after. Nobody does it quite like Masters. We got frisbees, traffic, videos and laughs, and enough stories to fill a dozen staffs. One team, one family, that's what we're here for. Century 21 Masters, raising the bar once more. Hey now, it's monthly connect time, sharing wins and making headlines, from lending to listings and everything after. Nobody does it quite like Masters. We got frisbees, traffic, videos and laughs, and enough stories to fill a dozen staffs. One team, one family, that's what we're here for. Century 21 Masters, raising the bar once more. Raising the bar once more. So here's to the agents, the leaders, the crew, the people behind everything we do. Until next month's connect, keep chasing the win. Century 21 Masters, let's do it again.
Around here, they call him Grant, the director of recruiting, the talent scout, the opportunity hunter. Some even say he can spot a top producer from a mile away.
Well, I don't know about all that. I just like to help people.
That's exactly what someone who spots a top producer from a mile away would say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. It's not a bad point.
So if you want to go ahead and have a seat, we'll get started.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, sure. You know, and on that note, you know, everyone's always like, Grant's this, Grant's that. Like, dude, Grant's me, bro. Like, let me be me. So did you guys have any, like, questions in advance, or?
Yes, so we definitely want to talk about May. We want to hear about the numbers, the agents, success stories. Give us all of it.
Yeah, well, let's start off with the $25,000 club. I mean, this month we had agents and loan officers within our company make over $25,000 in income.
Wow, so that's how you know people are really
will.
building momentum out there.
100%. I totally agree. But guys, it didn't stop there. Have you guys heard of the $50,000 Club?
Yes, we have.
Okay, let me tell you about it. Even though you've already heard of it. We had agents and loan offers here clear over $50,000 in income.
Those are some serious numbers.
I know, right? And then we also had the $100,000 income.
Geez, you know, everybody wants to get there, but not everybody does.
I know, right? I mean, long gone are the days of being like a CEO or running your own company. I feel like, why not just be an agent or a loan officer here with Masters?
Yeah, and $100,000 club, I mean, I just feel like we are reaching some elite territory.
Exactly. I love the way you put that. We're in elite status, absolutely.
And some of this production, I mean, it even changes careers.
That's a great point too. Now, I'll say this, I feel like although the numbers are great, I think the people behind the numbers is really what matters. Like those agents and loan officers that put in the hard work, they deserve to be recognized.
Yeah, totally agree. Like you said, every month we're seeing agents and loan officers hit so many different levels of production. And guess what, guys? We're just getting started. So, along with that, we definitely want to hear about June. I mean, we're stepping into this new month, stepping into the hotter months, and building that momentum. Anything else you want to highlight before we let you go?
Yeah, you know what? I'll share this really quickly. We've been doing a lot of these fair housing and ethics courses over these last couple months. Region 7, Region 6, they know it for sure. June, we're taking a break on it. But we really want to emphasize, I mean, we got some great regional directors and advisors doing some trainings on the Zoom and in person. So make sure you're out there for that. I expect to see you guys there. But then in July, we're picking up the Fair Housings and Ethics course in actually Granada Hills. So it's going to be like early, mid-July.
Awesome. I've heard nothing but great things. Speaking about some of the classes that we have going on, though, are you giving any classes in June?
I'm actually going to be doing one. I believe it's in the 3rd week of June. So it's going to be on that Friday.
Perfect. And what can we expect out of that class?
You know what? That's a great question. So what we're doing in that class is we're going to be talking about how to speak the language of the sellers and also buyers if you're working with buyers, or clients if you're a loan officer. But long story short, speak their language, you win the listing.
Love it. Well, thank you so much for the time, and I think that's it for today.
Yeah, all right. So you're good? No more questions?
We're all good. Hopefully we see you next month.
Hey, see you next month. I look forward to it. Okay, bye.
The landing waves are definitely moving this month, and obviously I had to track down the guy who knows exactly what's happening out here. Our director of lending, Blake.
What's up?
What is up?
What's up, Jesse? Thank you for having me guys today.
All right, let's paddle right into it.
Let's do it.
Everybody's been asking the same question. What's the vibe in the market right now? Blake, do you think we're cruising, paddling, or are we getting absolutely tossed by the waves?
In the lending world right now and real estate, we're getting absolutely tossed by the waves. Rates have steadily increased because of this war in Iran. With oil prices increasing and inflation on the rise, rates are not cooperating at all. We're currently sitting at a 6.5% on conventional, your low 6s on your government loans, such as VA and FHA. Looking into the horizon, I think we're going to see better days in the future months here. So we'll want to be on the lookout for that.
Okay. But wait, I have to ask. You always have one of those famous Blake quotes. What's the quote this month?
Average agents, dude, let me tell you, average agents quote the market, top producers move it. That's the entire difference between a slow month and a record-breaking month. Anyone can quote a rate. Anyone can tell a buyer what the headlines are saying in the news. But the agent who closes deals right now is the agent who walks in and changes the game instantly at the kitchen table. And that is exactly what we are about to do in our industry.
I mean, that was actually kind of deep. But speaking of people making moves, who's catching the biggest waves this month?
Oh, great question. With all 10 of her toes, riding in a 6-foot wave, coming down the pipe, man, we got Pat Sepulveda Garcia. She's flying in at number 1 with over $53,000 in AGCI. Now we got some great honorable mentions, still competing and riding the same type of waves. Juliana's in over 45. Christina out of Alaska is at 39. Eric out of Tennessee is at 35. Vincent out of Hemet is 32. Scott Steele and Scott Johnson both coming in over 30K in GCI. But I want to give a good shout out to Christina and Eric because our top referral partners are killing it in our out-of-state branches right now. It doesn't end there though. I want to talk about our top referral partners, the ones supporting us day in and day out, and I want you guys to support them and give a big shout out to the ones that are supporting 21st Century Lending day in, day out.
That is awesome. So if I'm an agent watching this right now and I only remember one thing from today's update, what's the play? What's the move? What's the thing everybody should be talking about this week?
I'm excited to announce right now we're giving all of our buyers from until June 30th to lock in a free 1-0 buy down if and in participation with United Wholesale Mortgage. This 1-0 buy down could change the game and help your buyer with the affordability issue we're facing every day. If you want to know information, get with your loan officers. We could help you and your buyers and your clients save money with our free, and I mean free, totally free 1-0 temporary rate buy down rate.
Wait, hold up. Did you say free? Like actually free? Like not fine print free? Not kind of free? Like free?
Free.
Wow. That's pretty awesome. But you're not done yet, are you? Because I heard you got another trick up your wetsuit. Tell us about the refinance credit.
We right now are offering a 86 basis points refinance credit to all your clients. 21st Century Lending is offering an amazing refinance opportunity for anybody that has purchased a home in the last couple years. We're helping them refinance their rate with 86 basis points to the bottom line. That could mean hundreds of dollars for your clients. Now, agents, if you're looking for a script or a talking point to reach out to your past clients, don't hesitate to reach out to me or your dedicated loan officer to your offices. We could help you come up with a great script for a touch point.
Honestly, that's the kind of stuff buyers need to hear right now. But quick question. How are people supposed to keep up with all these programs and updates? Because things are moving totally fast.
Dude, things are flying in like the gnarliest crashes of waves. But we have you at the shoreline. Every Wednesday, we're sending out a newsletter to all the agents company-wide. This newsletter is going to keep you totally informed on what's going on with us in lending, what's going on with the market, what incentives we have, and anything else you're going to want to know about lending. Comes out every Wednesday at noon, and look out for it. We're sending it out directly to all of you agents. If you're not getting it, get with your admin in your office. They can help you and make sure you're getting our updates.
Okay, but now let's get into the fun stuff. I've been hearing rumors about a trip.
Guys, we're headed back out to UWM July 21st through the 23rd. Spots are limited. Get with your loan officer today and get signed up. If you need help, reach out to Alex or myself, and we will get you guys signed up. Now, guys, if you missed the last trip, it was epic. And you know what? Before I even explain it, just roll the footage.
Been off the charts. Everybody's learning good stuff. We're learning more about UWM. We had a great tour. We had a great lunch. If you can come to this on the next one, don't miss it.
That's pretty rad, Blake. Before I let you get back out there and keep riding the lending waves, what's your challenge for everyone watching this month?
Now, the challenges are really simple this month. There's going to be 3 of them. Number 1, identify 2 buyers this week who need the free 1-0 buy down before June 30th. If you're looking to get an escrow or you're in escrow, consult us. Number 2, call the last 10 clients and tell them about our 86 basis points refi credit. Look like a rock star that you are. And number 3 and final, July 21st through the 23rd, join us at UWM. Let's get you registered and let's get you out to learning more about AI and everything else. Now, guys, we're still guaranteeing pre-approvals in 24 hours or less. So if you have a buyer that is in a crunch on a Friday night, a Saturday morning, Sunday, or any time during the week, let us help you. We turn around all of our pre-approvals in 24 hours or less. And right now, our closing times are 16 business days or less. Let us help you close more transactions, guys.
Love it. As always, thank you, Blake. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Now go make some calls, go help some clients, and go catch some deals. And we'll see you next month for another edition of the 21st Century Lending Monthly Connect. Stay awesome.
See you guys.
Kelly, word on the beach is you got some big news for everyone. What's going on over at Escrow?
Well, a lot. So our escrow teams at 21st Century Escrow, Diamond Valley Escrow, and All Valley Escrow, we're always looking for ways to improve the experience for our agents and our clients. We believe if we're not moving forward, we're falling behind. So we've made a significant investment in technology that we're rolling out across all of our offices in the coming weeks. It's called Qualia Connect.
Wait, okay. Hold on. Whenever someone says new technology, people start getting nervous. Is this another system everyone's gonna have to learn?
No way. This isn't about adding work to your day. This is about making your day easier. Think about how much time is wasted following up on transaction updates, tracking down documents, answering client questions, trying to figure out where a file stands. With Qualia Connect, you'll have real-time visibility into your transactions. You'll be able to see milestones, monitor progress, communicate with your escrow team, securely access important information, all from one easy-to-use platform.
So what does that actually change for agents day to day?
First of all, it means fewer annoying phone calls asking where a file stands, less emails trying to track down updates, less time trying to play middleman between your client and everyone involved in the transaction.
That already sounds pretty good. But what makes this different from what we're doing now?
Well, that's only part of what makes this so exciting. Everyone, the buyer, the seller, title, escrow, lender, and you all have access to documents in one secure portal that you can access at any time. No more digging through emails trying to find documents. No more logging into multiple systems trying to find what you need. Your clients can also review and sign documents securely through Qualia Connect, creating a smoother experience from start to finish. Need a copy of a signed document? It's there. Need that final closing statement months after closing? Because it's there. Need transaction documents after the file closes? Yeah, it's there. It's all available through the secure portal. Everything stays organized through one secure portal.
So if I'm an agent, I don't have to dig through 400 emails looking for that one document from 3 months ago?
Girl, exactly. Everything stays organized in one easily accessible portal.
Okay, well, that's convenient. What about security? Because that's something everyone worries about.
From a security standpoint, this is a major game changer. Instead of emailing sensitive documents back and forth, they can securely upload requested items like their ID, trust paperwork directly through the portal, giving everyone peace of mind that that confidential information is being transmitted super secure.
Ah, sounds like buyers and sellers are gonna like this too.
Let's be real, buyers and sellers are expecting more than ever before. They expect technology, they expect transparency. They want to know what's happening with one of the biggest financial transaction of their lives without having to wait for someone to call them back. Qualia Connect helps deliver just that. Clients have access to a modern, secure portal, keeps them informed every step of the way. When clients feel informed, they feel confident. When they feel confident, they worry less. When they worry less, you get fewer phone calls. And when the transaction feels smooth and organized, it reflects positively on you.
This isn't just helping escrow. It's helping agents look good too.
That's actually one of the things I'm most excited about. This isn't just a tool for escrow, it's a tool that makes you look good to your clients. At the end of the day, clients don't remember every document they signed. They remember how the process felt. They remember whether they felt informed. They remember whether communication was easy. They remember whether their realtor and the escrow officer kept them in the loop. And those experiences lead to reviews, repeat business, and referrals.
Bottom line, what does this mean for everyone involved?
For agents, Qualia Connect means less time chasing updates, less time searching for updates, for documents, more time. I can't. So for agents, Qualia Connect means less time chasing updates, less time searching for documents, and more time focusing on growing your business and closing more deals. For escrow, it means better communication, increased efficiency, stronger security, and smoother process from open to close. For everyone involved, the agents, the buyers, the sellers, lenders, title, and escrow, it means we're all working from the same platform at the same time. No guessing, no unnecessary back and forth, just a better, more transparent transaction experience. We're super excited to bring this to all of you. We pretty much can't wait to show you how much easier managing your transactions can be.
Well, there you have it, folks. Less chasing paperwork, less hunting for updates, and more time doing what you do best. Sounds like a pretty good wave to catch.
Basically, thank you for trusting 21st Century Escrow, Diamond Valley Escrow, and Alvey Escrow with all of your business. We're committed to investing in the technology and the people that help you grow your business. Because the less time you spend managing escrow, the more time you can commit to growing your business.
Hi, you have a client who needs to buy or sell a property in another state or country, and you want to make sure they're taken care of and still provide great service after they leave. That's exactly where the Century 21 Masters Relocation Referral Program comes in. Because let's be honest, letting them trust someone's cousin's, neighbor's, friend's mother who says they're a realtor, it's not the best way. Instead, let's do it the smart way. Take the stress out of your client's hands and provide that additional level of service that they can only get from you, their favorite realtor. Getting started is easy. Simply reach out to me by phone or email, and I'll send you the direct link to the relocation referral form. You can also access it yourself by going to the Master's Resource Guide, searching relocation, and clicking on the link to complete the form. Once the referral is submitted, the real work begins. We take the time to carefully match your client with a great agent based on their specific needs, location, personality, and goals. Whether your client is relocating for work, moving closer to family, investing, or starting a new chapter, we want to ensure they're connected with someone who will provide outstanding service and represent them well. After we identify the right agent, we'll send you all the agent contact details so you know exactly who your client is working with. If you would rather interview a few agents first to find the best fit for your client, you can do that too. We coordinate the referral agreement so you don't have to chase signatures or guess what forms are needed. And we help ensure everything is handled properly so the process stays smooth, organized, and professional from day one. We send periodic updates to you from the initial introduction all the way through to closing and to you receiving your commission check, so you always know what's happening. You stay informed every step of the way. Your client relationship matters, and we want to help you continue providing value while knowing that your clients are in good hands. At the end of the day, this program is about creating a smooth experience for everyone involved. Your client gets connected with a trusted professional, we handle the referral details, you stay informed, and once the transaction closes, you get paid. Here are a few examples. Sean Oglesby in our Upland office referred her buyer to Rhode Island and received a $3,600 referral check at closing. Michael Delgado received a $4,300 referral check for his clients we referred to North Carolina. We did a listing referral for Billie Jean Chadwick from the Santa Maria office, and at closing she received a $5,500 commission. So next time you have a referral, reach out to me, Rowena, by phone or email, and head over to the Master's Resource Guide. So next time you have a referral, reach out to me, Rowena, by phone or email, or head over to the Master's Resource Guide. Search relocation, Fill out the form, and together let's help your clients make a smooth move while keeping you connected every step of the way.
Hi there, Troy Dodgen, managing partner of 21st Century Property Management, the property management company for Century 21 Masters. I'm here to share a quick operational insight that comes up again and again in California rentals, and that is how clear documentation matters more than intent. In practice, most disputes aren't decided by what an owner meant to do or what feels fair. They're decided by what can be proven on paper, the lease language, the notices that were served, whether there's a clear record showing compliance. And this is where owners often run into trouble. Outdated leases, missing exemption language, unclear appliance responsibility, unprovable notices, those all create exposure, sometimes years after the fact, even when everyone acted reasonably at the time. And that's why full-time property management is largely about systems and consistency. We have standardized leases, uniform notices, procedures, documented communication, and the same process is followed every time to help ensure that a question ever comes up, the file clearly tells the story. In California, documentation isn't just administrative detail, it's owner protection. If you want more context, the property management page on the Agent Resource Guide has everything in one place. That's information about our company, rent comps you can run for your clients, our current transparent pricing, and our referral submission form. And just to be clear, the property management company does not handle any sales. All of your clients remain yours, and all sales activity related to your referral remains yours as well. Thank you. Have a good day.
Hey everyone, today we're talking about Zillow Showcase, how to get your listing featured and seen by more buyers and looking more professional than ever. And most importantly, how not to call me every 5 minutes after ordering your showcase asking, okay, what now? Exactly. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what Showcase is, how to order it, what your photographer needs from you. So, what is Zillow Showcase? Think of it as Zillow's premium listing experience. It helps push your listing forward, it gives you visibility, helps serious buyers discover this property, and also adds a level of professionalism across the listing thanks to Zillow's media requirements. Some of the biggest benefits include owning your market, increasing visibility, elevating your professional presence, connect high-intent buyers, and create a more immersive listing experience. Translation, your listings look better than your competition. Honestly, that's a pretty good translation. Showcase can be used on brand new listings and existing listings that need a little bit more attention. If a property has been sitting on the market and isn't getting much traction, flipping it to Showcase can generate more viewership. Basically, Zillow gives your listing a little extra spotlight. There's another benefit many agents don't realize. When a client purchases a Showcase listing through you, Zillow can recognize you as their preferred agent when they're ready to buy or sell in the future. So today's Showcase could help you generate tomorrow's business. Exactly. So let's get started. Head over to themastersresourceguide.com, navigate to the top corner where it says Zillow. Once you click on Request an invitation to the Masters Workspace, you'll be directed to a short type form, and before you ask yes, you actually have to fill it out. Wait, so reading instructions in real estate? I know, wild concept, right? But the form will ask you to confirm that you understand Zillow's media requirements. Enter your name, your phone number, your email address, and office location, then simply hit Submit. And unlike most terms and conditions, this one you actually have to read. It's important. Once submitted, our admin team will review your request, send you the workspace invitation directly to your email. So don't skip this part and then email Jesse asking where the invitation is at. Please don't. I've already answered this email at least 12 times. Once your invitation arrives, click on the link and create your Zillow Workspace account. If you already have an account, simply sign in from the Zillow page in our resource guide, which would be right here. Creating your account, we strongly recommend you synchronize your Zillow Workspace account with your Zillow agent profile and verify your MLS membership. This ensures your listing can pull directly from the MLS. And trust me, you want Zillow doing the work, not you. Exactly. One of the biggest advantages of joining through Masters is that you're not locked into the Zillow subscription. Masters agents only pay $200 per Showcase credit. And that's per listing, not per month. Before you showcase anything, please take a few minutes to complete your profile. upload your headshot, your bio, and your contact information. Now here's something that catches people off all the time. Just because Zillow agent profile is connected to your Zillow workspace, it doesn't mean that the information is automatically transferred over. If your information isn't completed, you may not be able to showcase your listing properly. Now let's showcase a property. Let's click on the upper right corner and hit add listing, enter the property address, listing information, and then click add a listing. From there, select order showcase media. You will then purchase a showcase credit. Next, you'll choose who is providing your media. You can choose your Zillow certified photographer, or you can choose a Zillow media expert, also known as ZMX, which is just a fancy way of saying photographer. To qualify for Showcase, Zillow requires a minimum of 10 professional photos, virtual tours, and floor plans. Without these items, your property cannot be showcased. Now let me jump in here. Just because you paid Zillow for your Showcase credit doesn't mean you're done. You still gotta pay me. The Showcase credit gets you Zillow's approval. My media gets you the requirements. I photograph the property, create the virtual tour, and generate the floor plan, and upload everything directly to the Zillow workspace. Once you've ordered the Showcase, sent me the invitation, and scheduled the appointment, you're basically done. You don't need to upload the photos, you don't need to organize the media, you don't need to figure out where everything is going to go. That's my job. If photos need adjusting, reordering, additionals, or removals, I'll handle those updates for you. One final thing before we wrap up. There are 2 places where your information needs to be updated. On the home screen, go ahead and click on your initials in the top right corner, update your information there, go back to the home screen, and then click on the gearbox in the lower left corner under user settings. The second location controls information that Zillow uses to present your Zillow Showcase profile. That includes headshots, bios, and contact information. And if one of them goes blank, something probably just isn't going to display correct, which means you'll be calling Jesse. And we're trying to prevent that today. That's it. Order your Showcase credit, invite your photographer, complete your profile, and let Zillow help you stand out.
Welcome back, people. We are here, we're live, and just like Cody Maverick, we came a long way to be here. And we are not going home without making some waves. First up, the Summer Surge training. Look, even Cody had to train before he hit the big competition. You don't just show up and wing it. Get those trainings, sharpen your skills, and when the summer heats up, and it is heating up, you'll be ready to ride while everyone else is wiping out. Next big news, the Marketing Toolkit is live, and the Agent Resource Guide. We're talking Canva templates for everything, your listing presentations, open house flyers, social media graphics, all of it. And just like Big Z's Shack, we're always adding more to it. You can customize the templates yourself, or you can request one and let the marketing team handle it. Clutch for those last minute urgent needs. We're your Chicken Joe, reliable, always there, and somehow gets the job done. Go check it out right after this. Oh, and the World Cup, it kicks off today, and we are so hyped. The whole world is watching, incredible energy, and honestly, feels like the opening of a big surf competition. We love to see it. All right, that's a wrap. Now get out there and find your wave. We'll see you next month.
Okay, hold on. I'm just muted.
We're almost there.
Alex, I need to mute the speakers there. Okay, we're good.
All right. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning. Let's give all the people on the video a round of applause. They did an incredible job. There's Bree Garcia here with us today. Kelly, you have my full permission to get back every single person in that video. The lady in the walker, that's my grandma Joyce. That's my dad's mom. So you have full right to get her back. And then Blake, you know where his office is. I will help you do whatever you want to that office, which is a good thing because Blake needs it. And Blake, Lynn Fitzpatrick in the comments said, are they in a retirement home? And I wouldn't be surprised if Blake is hanging around those homes. So that makes total sense, guys. But hey, great job, Jesse. Incredible skills, guys. If you guys have ever used Jesse for photography and videography or just use him on the IT side, the guy is a Swiss Army knife. He really knows what he's doing. Great job, buddy. So, hey, the past couple months, we've been talking a lot. You guys hear us every single month go over, hey, what is the theme of the month? Anybody in this room remember what the theme was in the month of May? I'm going to start calling on people. Anybody remember? It has May in it. Anybody put it in the chat? Okay, well, you're not allowed to talk, Robert. Anybody in the chat putting it?
Let's see, I'm watching. I don't see it. Mayday.
Mayday, there we go. All right.
Money May.
Call it Money May. I like that better, actually. So, Melinda, talk that over with Keith, because Mayday was his idea. I thought it was a stupid idea, too. I think Money May is actually a lot better. So, Money May, this month, Robert and I are really going to be hitting on focus, on pivoting, and mindset. So you guys are going to hear that from Robert at the end of today's meeting. I'm going to open it up with some of the stuff, but he's really going to bring it home later. So make sure you guys stick around. Don't be dropping off too soon. Over the course of the first 6 months, guys, we're already in June. 6 months is gone. Now's the time, right? And I know we said that in May. I know we said that in April. I know we said that in March. Once it gets to like November, December, January, February, guys, if you don't already have something going, you're probably not going to get something during those months, right? And so that's why it's so important in the month of June to start getting stuff going, because you guys have 4 months. You guys have 4 more months before November and December. If you're not doing anything starting today or in the next month in July or in August, you're not going to have something going into Christmas, not going to have something going into the holiday seasons, right? It's very important that we really make an impact right now, which hence the word pivot. I want to hit you guys with some mindset knowledge. This is actually a quote I heard a long time ago. I saved it on my phone. I put the stuff in my notes apps when it kind of makes like a difference in my life. And I think we're at a point in June at Century 21 Masters where I really feel like this can make a big difference to everybody in this room. So hopefully you guys like what I'm about to say. The mindset saying goes like this: weak people notice other people's mistakes and laugh. Strong people notice other people's mistakes and learn. Hence Kelly's video, do it after hours, right? Don't do that when you're going to have people in walkers walking behind you, right? Weak people talk about other people's problems to feel better. Strong people talk about other people's problems to become better. Weak people gossip about others to build fake connections. Strong people express vulnerability to build real connections. And this is the kicker. And we actually had a meeting, Armani had a meeting in Ventura a couple of days ago that Robert and I were able to attend. Great meeting, about 50 agents there. And he had a panel of 4 people that got up, and Sandy Mathers was actually one of them. And he went one by one and was asking them, what is a big thing that makes you stand out amongst your peers, right? And this is what she said. Weak people envy people ahead of them. Strong people study people ahead of them. You guys get the difference, right? That's a focus. That's a focus difference. And the most interesting thing about this whole thing is both people are looking at the exact same thing and seeing something completely different. Because no one is born weak or born strong. Nobody comes out of the womb weak or strong. We all come out with the same cards dealt, right? It's mainly just what you focus on. And that's what I want people to realize here today, and for everybody in this room. You could be the best realtor. You really could. You could be the best at whatever you set your mind to. I think the issue that we run into, and I've been having a lot of agents lately say, the market's terrible. I heard some agents are getting full-time jobs or doing this. And it's like, I talk to agents every day that are like, they had the best first 6 months they've ever had. And I'm just using that as an example. I'm not saying everybody's in that same boat, but it's not like the cards are any different. They're just focusing on different things. You guys get what I'm saying? They're focusing on how can they make a difference instead of what's against me, what's stopping me from making a difference, right? I had a lender the other day come up to me and said, hey, I don't know what to do. I've been with your company for about 3 months. They're in one of our different regions. I don't know what to do to start getting business out of some of the realtors. I've been trying to build connections. And I'm like, well, what are you doing? And they're like, well, sometimes I go to this location, sometimes I go to this location. I'm like, how long are you there for? Well, I stop by and, sometimes the offices are empty and, I don't see anybody, so I leave. And I'm like, okay, I understand that too. And, and again, guys, I'm not pointing out anybody specific here. This is an overall thing for real estate agents and for lenders. And I said, there's a guy, and I'm just using him as an example also, named Scott Steele. And you guys have heard his name a lot. He's a very successful mortgage loan originator out of our Marietta office. Scott's only had his lender's license for probably 5 or 6 years. I think 2020, maybe 2019, he got his license. And originally he started as a real estate agent. He was on a real estate team with a gentleman named Otto Fonseca, and he was doing some business, but he realized very fast his niche was in lending, right? Scott shows up to the office every single day. He's there first thing in the morning. He's the last one to leave. And at first he wasn't getting a lot of business. And then slowly but surely, from just building connections and being in the office every single day, he started building connections with real estate agents, and now he's doing over 100 deals a year, right? And so it's those little things. He changed his focus instead of saying, well, you know, nobody's using me. I show up to the offices and they're empty, to I'm going to show up and I'm going to sit there. I'm going to be there every single day. So anytime an agent comes in here and they have a question, they're going to see me and I'm going to give them the answer. And sooner or later, they're going to give me a chance, right? And that's the important piece I want you guys to get out of what I'm saying today is mindset is key. Focus is key. Pivoting right now is what we need to do. A lot of you guys are in a place right now where you've done 2, maybe 3 deals for the year of 2026. Summer just started, guys. You know, I know it starts, I think, the 21st, but I was asking AI, when does summer officially start? And pretty much it said when kids are out of school. Kids are out of school last Friday. My kids were. A lot of kids graduate or just graduated on Wednesday. Guess what? People start moving now. Kids graduated 5th grade. Kids graduated 8th grade. Those parents now, with their kids graduating from 8th grade, are now looking for high schools, depending on the sport that their kid plays, to move closer to that high school so their kid can play at that high school team, right? That opened up a whole new bucket of people that are going to be moving right now. We have plenty of listings out there, right? Yeah, we have plenty of listings. So the opportunity is there, guys. Blake said it very clearly. There's promos. This team here, I know you guys know a lot about lending. There's plenty of promos out there to help people get into a property right now. People just don't think that they qualify. There's 0 down FHA loans out there right now to get people qualified with 600 and above credit scores. You have a 600 above credit score, you can qualify for an FHA loan at 0 down. That's wild, right? I mean, those are the opportunities we have out there, and those are opportunities we can take advantage of as a team. So I want to get from everybody here in Granada Hills and everybody online, I just want you guys to just buy into what we're trying to do here. I know a lot of you guys are, and I want to hear it from you guys when we're out and we're visiting you guys. I'm changing my focus. I'm pivoting. I'm going to make this happen. The rest of 2026 is going to be the best damn 6 months of my real estate career. Everybody with me? All right, let's go. All right, that is all I had for the team. I'm going to switch it over to our comrade, Mr. Hunter Kaywood. Hunter, take it away, baby.
All right. Good morning, beautiful people. It's such a pleasure, such a joy to be with you guys. I got 2 quick updates for you. Number 1 is we are still sending you out Zillow invitations to our team, to our brokerage on Zillow. It's super important that you accept these invitations because, number 1, it makes you a top agent on Zillow, which makes you more likely to get more leads and more opportunities from Zillow itself. But it also gives you the ability to take advantage of our partnership with Zillow Pro, take advantage of the advanced customization and branding on your Zillow profile, as well as that ability that we've talked about on previous Tech Tuesday classes, the ability to use Zillow Pro and basically defend your database and essentially make clients within your database their agent on Zillow. So that's the update number 1 I just wanted to share with you. Update number 2, as you guys know, I'm constantly looking for new technologies to make your life easier, make your life better, and make it easier for you to close more business. Well, guys, I'm super excited to announce and introduce you guys here shortly to Foyer Savings. They are basically a new technology platform. They've built an app and a platform for first-time home buyers that really give them the ability to save and prepare and take the steps and build towards buying that first home. And you guys know it, that we have plenty of people in our database who are, on that road to buying a home. But they need a little bit of help. They need a little bit of direction. Foyer is that. What Foyer does essentially is provides first-rate preparation for first-time home buyers. And I'm actually going to go ahead and pass the mic over to those guys, Ben and Zach from Foyer. Let them kind of show you a little bit more about what it is and give you a sneak peek of our tech class on Wednesday, where we're going to be diving deep and showing you guys how to take advantage of the new Follow Boss integration that Foyer has built.
Thanks, Hunter. So agents are always talking to customers who are not ready to buy or maybe 6 or more months out. So we're Foyer. I'm Zach. I work at Foyer. And we are the app designed to keep people engaged and build their home readiness. We're the hottest new app for first-time buyers. We have 4.9 stars in both app stores. And the way it works is that you can share us and we'll send the customers back when they're ready. So here, I'm going to just share my screen real quick. Can everyone see this? Okay, great. So we are the app for first-time homebuyer readiness, and we help your clients accelerate their home buying readiness through things like first-time homebuyer savings account, which provides high-yield savings as well as rewards, including a 6% match on their deposits towards their down payment. We also provide planning tools to help them become ready. And we even help them qualify for a mortgage by providing credit tracking and building services, along with milestones that help them guide their way towards home buying readiness. Overall, we provide confidence to your clients and help them build trust. And we have a partnership with you guys where we're going to help you nurture your buyers through their financial journey. What we have today is an integration and follow-up boss through an embedded widget. You may have noticed it on the right. All of you should have access to this, and it allows you to easily invite your clients to a customized Foyer experience through the follow-up boss directly in your CRM. And once they sign up, they are tied to you, the agent, and you can track their goals and progress directly in the app. Their goals including like what type of home they want to buy or what neighborhood, how much of home they want to buy, what down payment they want, and ultimately their progress towards saving towards these goals. All of this can be tracked in the app. So we're going to talk more next week about this, but in the meantime, if you have any questions, you can reach us here at partners@foyersavings.com or directly to my colleague, Ben. So yeah, thanks.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, guys, this is super exciting. Thank you, Zach. I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic back to Chino Hills, and I believe Chris has got some cool announcements for us as well.
Yeah. Not as cool as Chris.
Oh, man, my bad.
Good? Good. All right. Hey, guys. Hey, Chino Hills. How are we feeling today? Happy Thursday. So we have an insane lineup of trainings happening for you guys in the month of June. I believe we've got a slide if we want to go ahead and put it on the screen. We've got some insane classes for you guys. Every single class that we put on the training calendar is designed and specifically curated for you guys to grow your business, to build yourself up as an agent with Century 21 Masters, and for your clients as well. We've got some really awesome classes coming on tomorrow. We've got June 12th, the credit shift, how new scoring models affect home buyers with Sean Washington. Some of you guys know who Sean Washington is. If you've been to UWM before, Sean Washington is an extremely exciting trainer. He's amazing. This is why I'm so excited about this, you guys. Sean Washington is going to be coming on tomorrow and talking to us about how some new credit scoring models and lending requirements that could be affecting your buyers and how they qualify. So this is a training we all need to be on tomorrow at 12:15 with Sean Washington. Speaking of Sean Washington, we guys watched a video earlier today about our last trip to UWM. We are so excited to announce we're heading back out there July 21st through July 23rd. We're so excited. We want to pack Detroit. We want to roll deep in Detroit. You get a free flight, free hotel. It's essentially a free learning summit for you guys. Why would you not take advantage of this? This is an extremely exciting opportunity. We had so much fun last time. If that is something you're interested in, go ahead and email Alex Bardolas today. His email is alex@21stcenturylending.com. Let him know that you're interested. You're down to come out with us to Detroit, Michigan, again next month, July 21st through July 23rd. Awesome. Next thing that I want to talk about, I have a really fun segment today, you guys, is our Century 21 just announced where we're heading to next year for the 121 convention. Can I get a drum roll, please? Drum roll. We are going to Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, so we are heading out to Nashville. Yes, Nashville, Tennessee, 121 Experience 2027. This year, we brought nearly 100 people to Las Vegas. We want to double that and get 200 of you guys out to Nashville, Tennessee. Right now, we have 29 of our own agents who have already qualified for production awards, 27 who are just one transaction away. So guys, you've got 8 months to stay focused, 8 months to push a little harder, 8 months to make sure you're in the room with some of the best agents in the industry. I have no doubt that we're going to pack Nashville deep just like we did in Vegas. I might be a little biased, but I do think the reason 121 was such a hit was because we had so many of our Masters agents out in Vegas
We really turned Vegas up a notch. We want to do the same thing out in Nashville, Tennessee with you guys. Again, we've got 8 months. Put it on your calendar. Put it on your vision board. Let's get your boots on and let's go to Nashville, Tennessee, you guys. That's all I've got.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, yeah, coming live from San Francisco where it is currently 80 degrees. So Keith and Blake made the trek up the coast the past couple of days. They brought the weather with them. And with that, just the spirit of real estate. It's hard to wake up in San Francisco when the sun's shining and it's 80 degrees and not feel great about real estate. So today, as I've done the last couple of months, I want to talk about production, okay? And getting our agents into production and or creating more production for our agents, all right? And how we're doing that? Well, a lot of you have already heard that we talk about, we have a pathway. It's a 90-day calendar, okay? And during that 90 days, every single day, Monday through Friday, we take the guesswork out of what do I do today? Okay, we know new agents, agents who are recommitting, agents who don't have much traction yet. Every day they wake up and they think, what should I do today? Okay, we take that out of the equation. Okay, and I see a number of people here in the room who've already taken advantage of that. Okay, and what we do is every single day, Monday through Friday, we send you a new task. All right, that task is designed to help build the foundation of your business and get you into production. All right. With that task, though, we give you the step-by-steps, the how-tos, the links, the videos, everything you'll need to be able to complete that task. Okay. And at the end of the 90 days, you should be on the pathway and on your way to self-sustained ability, okay, to keep yourself in production and make 2026 the best year yet. Okay. We supplement that, all right, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with a training series. We call that our mastering series. Every Monday is mastering contracts. Every Wednesday is mastering transactions. And every Friday is mastering your business. From 10 to 11 on Mondays, we talk everything contract, disclosure, document related. Every Wednesday from 10 to 11, we talk about everything from getting into a transaction, the transaction process, and post-closing of that transaction. And then Fridays, we talk about things much like all the tasks that we're sending out that are going to help build your business and set the foundation to make you successful. All right. In addition to that, we now have a module on the Master's Resource Guide. Okay. If you say, you know what, one task a day is not enough for me. Okay. I like to speed things up, or I can only work a certain amount of times. I can't do it every single day. All right. But I can do 2, 3, 4 of these on the weekend. Okay. We now have a module that will take you through what day 1 through 90. All right. And you can access that through the resource guide. In addition, we've just graduated our 3rd class from our 90-day calendar. Okay. Yeah. So we are now on our 16th group of people going through this 90-day pathway. All right. Now, what happens after that pathway? There's plenty. Okay. We have Patty Rios running our mentoring program. Okay. You can sign up to be a mentor if you're an experienced agent, or if you are and need a little more assistance, you can be a mentee. Okay. We have Neil Schwartz, who's designed a new program where he's reaching out to people who haven't got into production yet, and or production has severely dropped off in the last year. Okay, where he's going to coach those people up, find out what is or isn't working, and provide a pathway for them to succeed. All right, we've got Jackie, who set up the 333 Club, and that's going to introduce people to regular prospecting each week as well as accountability. Okay, and that's another 90-day program. And then finally, we've got Agent X that Robert Hertel is running. That's going to introduce people to coaching. It's going to introduce them to additional programs and wonderful tools that our regular agents don't have at their disposal. Okay, all of this to help our agents, whether they're brand new or they are experienced and award winners, into more production. Okay, now we're going to make it real easy. All of this is located on the Master's Resource Guide. Okay, you can go find it yourself. Okay, I will make that even easier for you. Romeo@fullrealtyservices.com. Drop me an email. I will connect with you one-on-one, and we'll find out what the best pathway is for you. Okay, where you need to go for what you want to do in 2026 and beyond. Romeo@fullrealtyservices.com. Again, I will reach out to you. We'll go one-on-one, figure out the best way forward for you. All right. Now, with that, Hunter jumped the gun a little bit. We are going to send it back down to Chino Hills, and it's truly my honor. We don't get to hear from her enough, and I want to make this and put this on record. We need to hear from her every single monthly connect, but we're sending it back down to Chino Hills, and we're going to hear from Chris Malamed. Let's give her a big round of applause, everybody.
Thank you, Romeo. Thank you. So good morning, everybody. It's awesome to be in Chino Hills. This is really one of my favorite offices. I just love it here. So, yay, Chino! And everybody needs to go to 121, by the way. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm here to ask you a question. What if you could provide your clients a valuable support, legal support, not only during the transaction, but after it closes, not for a short time, but for your lifetime?
Okay, sounds good.
Right? So we're very excited to introduce our new affiliation with Legal Services of America. We learned about this program a couple months ago. Sales leadership, the team had a one-on-one meeting with them yesterday to learn more about the program to roll out to you. It is amazing. So for a nominal fee of $199 per transaction, you are covered legally. Not only you, but your buyer and seller. So if you've done everything right in a transaction and say, things get a little squirrely during contingency period, we all know that. And you do say a little prayer after closing, hoping everybody's okay. But after, you want that comfort, that other additional layer of support, knowing that you are supported legally, not having to worry about an E&O claim, which, by the way, is $10,000 up front. What if you can bypass all that, knowing that you are protected? And you are protected, not just yourselves, but your clients, with a nominal fee. How does that make you feel? Right? It makes me feel better. And it even makes me even feel more better because I have a couple of listings that I'm going to be listing. Here's just a personal thing. And they're investment properties. I'm going to totally do this because I don't want people coming back years after, which they do, some do, years after, to hassle my husband and I for something peddly. Right? So I'm happily going to invest in that money. So here are the things. You have access to a real estate attorney to support legal questions that may arise during escrow and after. Lifetime mediation services for disputes that may occur after closings. Professional guidance designed to help clients navigate real estate related concerns with confidence. So you get 30 minutes with a real estate attorney. Like you're doing inspections and you're not quite sure. We have fantastic advisors, but here's another layer of protection for you. Pick up the phone. And the beauty of it is when you pick up the phone and you call Legal Services of America, shocker. They answer it. You're not going to be stuck on the phone, CAR hotline. You will have someone who's there for you, for Century 21 Masters agents only. So this is a valuable benefit that helps strengthen your client relationships long after the transaction is complete. In today's marketplace, clients are looking for more than just a successful closing. They want confidence, security, and trusted resources. This program allows you to deliver exactly that while further distinguishing yourself as a true real estate professional. And that's exactly who every single one of you are. We are the elite. So let's continue to be so and offer the best to our clients. But more importantly, to yourselves. You want that peace of mind. More information will be coming out to the company. Information was shared with the sales leadership team via email yesterday, but I'm sure you can hear it a little bit. I'm so passionate about protecting you and more importantly, our clients. So let's take advantage of this great program. And more info will be coming soon. With that, I have nothing further to say. So we're going to go back to Granada Hills to Robert.
We're good.
All right, let's go. All right. Okay. I'm going to try something here. So if you're on Zoom, I need you to unmute yourselves. And everyone here in Granada Hills, I'm going to need your energy. Because as Matt said, today's the start of the World Cup. And despite the fact that America's going to get their ass kicked because they do every World Cup, we're going to have some fun. Okay, and instead of going, win, 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 I want everybody to give me their best goal.
Ready?
On the count of 3, everybody on Zoom and everybody in the Granada Hills, I want to hear it. 1, 2, 3, go! They heard us on Zoom, right? All right, good job, everybody. Good job. All right, lots of really great things that we have. There it is. All right, perfect. There we go. Come on now. Let's get that energy going. All right, just a few things that I want to cover here today. So first of all, something that Matt mentioned, he talked about, people just, being present, right? Being present. And it's funny when he talked about, one of the affiliates coming up to him and saying, hey, how do I generate more business within our, within your company? And it's funny because I laugh. I go, follow us, go to where the agents are, and every time I ever do anything, Carol Leon is there, right? So you want to get business? Carol's there, right? Every single time. Stacy's there from Old Republic. What WFG is there with Frank and Mike. Like everywhere I go, they go and they get business. But it's the same thing for us as real estate agents, right? Well, how do I get more business? Well, are you in front of people? Are you actually where the clients are? Or are you just sitting back going, gosh, how do I get more business? Right? We've got to be in front of people. All right, couple things that I want to hit on here. So first of all, I just finished last month my State of the Market tour, okay, where I traveled all around California doing this tour of what's going on in the market. I gave you a lot of tools. So here's my question to you. What have you implemented since then? Okay. Now, I don't want anyone to answer because it's going to hurt my heart with the lack of hands that we're going to get. But I just want you to think, what have you implemented? Because I gave you where all the right now business is, right? 61 plus is 59% of listings. 1 out of every 4 transactions is an investor. Have you gotten those lists yet? Have you started working those groups? Or are you still hammering expireds? You still hammering for sale by owners, right? You still hammering NODs instead of getting that list because that's where the business is at. I gave you a blueprint to get into higher price points. How many of you have done that? Okay? You got to start implementing some of these things to help you with your business. Okay? Because I gave it all to you, right? What have you done with it? And it's not even my opinions. I gave you facts. So even if you're like, Robert, you're full of crap, that's okay. I gave you facts, right? What have you done? What have you implemented? All right? Okay, speaking of that, real quick. So during that tour, we started every session with WFG Key app, right? They gave you a teaser on the WFG Key app, which has all kinds of phenomenal calculators that are custom branded and all those things. We're doing an extended version on that this upcoming Tuesday at 8:30. Okay, so we'll send out the information, but Tuesday, 8:30, they're going to go over the whole app. All right, so make sure you're there Tuesday at 8:30 to see this app. It doesn't cost you anything. It's part of the services that WFG provides, right, with Palm Agent. So it's a lot. Oh, there it is, right there. Perfect. All right, so make sure you're there Tuesday at 8:30. They're going to do a deep dive into it. Okay, so I want to make sure you do that. All right, here's what I want to get into. The next 2 weeks could determine the rest of your year. The next 2 weeks could determine the rest of your year. Matt hit on this a little bit. We're entering into the summer months. And the summer months always represent what in real estate?
Selling season.
Biggest closing season, right? Okay. So if you want to capture the closings, the next 2 weeks, you need to make them ultimate lead generation weeks. Because anyone who's going to buy or sell during the summer has either already made a decision to do that or is going to make that decision in the next 2 weeks. Okay. Now they might not list in the next 2 weeks or buy in the next 2 weeks, but they're going to make that decision. And the agent who's in front of them is the one they're going to work with. Does this make sense, everybody? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So I understand we have a lot of things to work on. Oh, Robert, I got to work on my website. I got to work on this. We'll get there. Next 2 weeks have to be massive lead generation. And I don't care how you do it, phone calls, door knocking, social media, networking groups, whatever you do. But you've got to make a commitment that if you're not on an appointment, you're generating leads. And here's what will happen if you do or don't do that, okay? Tony Robbins talks about this whole cycle, right? The cycle, you do one thing, leads to another, leads to another, leads to another, and it goes in a circle. Well, here's the example of that. If you take the next 2 weeks and go really hard on lead generation, you will generate leads that will lead to closings during summer. So you'll capture that summer selling season. That will lead you to have extra business and momentum going into the fourth quarter, which means you will then have a great fourth quarter when the market dies down a little bit. It won't affect you. If you don't do that, if you don't do heavy lead generation the next couple of weeks, guess what? You miss the summer season, which means you have no leads and no momentum going into the fourth quarter, and then you'll say, oh, there's nothing happening in the fourth quarter. And your fourth quarter will stink as well. So it's crazy to say this on June 11th, but for a lot of you, the next 2 weeks are going to determine the rest of your year. Okay, I want that to sink in for a second. On June 11th, I'm telling you, for a lot of you, the next 2 weeks are going to determine how the rest of your year goes. You've got to get engaged. I've been doing this for a long time, and I see this, and I'm going to be honest with you, okay? If you don't have a great summer and a great fourth quarter, and you come to me at the end of the year and go, oh, the market, I'm going to go, no, hold on a second. What did you do the first 2 weeks in June? Did you do massive lead generation like I asked you to? No. That wasn't the market. Right? You got to take it seriously right now. This is lead generation time. Right? Matt said something, he talked about everybody sees the same thing. Everybody has the same thing in front of them. People just see it differently. But you all have the same market in front of you. Everybody has the same houses for sale in front of you, the same loan programs, the same interest rates, the same economy. Everyone has the same thing in front of them. Some of you are just seeing it this way where, oh, it sucks. And some of you are seeing it this way going, got to push to go find the business. But it's the same thing in front of everybody, right? You got to get active. You got to get active, all right? I know, I was like, Robert, we get it. Do you? Okay, because I'm pushing on this hard, all right? The next thing that I wanted to talk about, why not you? Why not you? So I mentioned this in a voicemail, but I want to elaborate on this again because I understand it's tough out there. Folks, I want you to understand something because I think some of you get mad at me because you're like, Robert, yeah, I know. You keep telling us to do this stuff, but it's hard out there. I know it's hard out there, okay? I know it's hard out there, but I just know there's also possibilities, okay? Everyone's going through it, but you got to push. You got to push. But I want you to think about this, okay? For anyone that's like, I know this market or whatever. Anyone here on Zoom, either put a 1 in the chat box or anyone here in Granada Hills, raise your hand. English is not your first language. Okay? Okay, so almost everybody in Granada Hills, Matt Thompson, English is definitely your first language.
You're Puerto Rican.
All right. I don't know. Matt's like, my first language was Marietta. Different. It's a different language. Okay. English was not your first. So I saw a lot of hands raised here in Granada Hills. I see people in the chat box putting their numbers in there. And you know what's funny? Some of the hands that were raised here and some of the things in the chat box are award-winning real estate agents where English was not their first language. So guess what? There's no language requirement to be a great real estate agent. You can speak English, Spanish, Chinese, Cantonese, Farsi, whatever other languages we speak here, okay? You can be any of those. There's no language requirement to be a great real estate agent. How about this? Okay, I might not get everyone to raise their hand on this one, but let's see. Anyone here in their 20s? Okay, okay, great. All right, and so some of you in their 20s there. Anyone here in their 60s or older? Okay, some of you are lying. All right, okay. Some of you look great, by the way, though. Like, man, I would not have guessed that. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, others of you, I'm like, you should have raised your hand. No, I'm just kidding. But here's my point. I see some of the people on there that were in their 20s are award-winning real estate agents. And I saw some of you raise your hands that are 60 and plus award-winning real estate agents. So guess what? Not only is there not a language requirement, there's no age requirement to be a great real estate agent. You could be in your 20s. You could be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. 70s. We have agents who made Centurion last year in their 70s. Okay? So there's no age requirement to be a great real estate agent. How about this? Anyone here on Zoom or in here been in real estate less than 3 years? 2 years, 3 years? Okay? See some of the people on Zoom? Okay? Anyone here been in real estate for 20 years or more? Okay? A couple of you? Great. Okay, so guess what? Well, experience. We have agents that made Centurion that have been in business for 1 or 2 years. And we have agents that have been in, we have some of you raise your hands right now that have made Centurion that are 20 years plus. So there's no experience requirement. So if you come in and say, oh, Robert, I just got my license. I don't care. Go get business. Oh, Robert, I've been in this grind for 30 years. Okay, that's okay. No experience requirement. All right, I only have a couple more of these, but you'll see where I'm going. How about this? Location requirement. Do you have to stay in one city? You have to stay in one county? No, you have to stay within the parameters of the state of California. Now, I'm not telling you in Granada Hills to go prospect San Francisco, and I'm not telling you in San Francisco to prospect in Temecula. But you get the point. There's no location requirement that says you can't go there. You can't go door knock that neighborhood. You can't go prospect that neighborhood. You can't go prospect that price point. How dare you? Nope. No location requirement. You can work any neighborhood, any price point you want. And we have agents in Hemet that make Centurion, and we have agents in San Francisco that make Centurion. Any area you want. And how about this? Is there a gender requirement to be a great real estate agent? Nope. As a matter of fact, the women in Century 21 Masters beat the hell out of the men, to be quite honest with you. So first of all, fellas, what's up, man? Like, come on, like, let's go, right? But if you look at our top teams, right? Marty Rodriguez team, Melinda Elmer, Amy Lee, Karen Myatt, Yvette Geeter, on down the list. The women dominate the men here. Well, and let's be honest, take politics out of it. It's not like that in every other industry. In some other industry, there is a gender wage gap still. In real estate, no wage gap. You could be male or female and still be an award-winning real estate agent. So let's recap this. You want to be an award-winning real estate agent? There's no language requirement, no age requirement, no gender requirement, no experience requirement, no location requirement to be a great real estate agent. The only requirement you need is to be able to look in the mirror and say, I can do it. It's the only requirement you need to be a great real estate agent. Isn't that cool? It's all you need is just that. So folks, no matter what you're going through, no matter how hard the market is, I just need you to look in the mirror and say, I can do it. That's the only requirement to be a freaking rock star in real estate. That's it. All right, everybody. That's all I got. Hopefully you got something out of that. And now we're going to send it back up to San Francisco to Mr. Keith Thompson.
We can't hear you.
You're switching?
Yes. There you go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, we good?
We're good.
All right, we're good. All right. You guys missed it. It was really freaking loud. My ears are bleeding. Okay. Hey, guys, I'm not going to lie. I might look a little different. I had like a random urge to shave my beard. My brother's been making fun because I decided to leave this little soul patch. So I've been getting a lot of teasing lately. And so a little self-conscious, but I'm growing it back. So I'm going back to the old look. It's just going to take a few weeks. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. I was actually just fishing for compliments. Thank you so much. Everyone keeps telling me I look younger than my brother, and that's a win. So I'll take it all day. Hey, listen, here's the deal. We've had an amazing, amazing week. What's up, Bailey? We've had an amazing week. Me and Blake have literally traveled from Southern California all the way. We're in San Francisco right now, but we hit up Central Coast. We were in Lompoc. We were in Santa Maria. We were in San Luis Obispo. We played disc golf in Paso Robles in the vineyards. It was amazing. We drove up to Monterey. We were in Monterey. we were in Salinas, we were in Hollister, we were in Aptos. We ended up playing disc golf at the #1 disc golf course in Santa Cruz, which was freaking amazing. And then I got to come over the hill and we went San Jose, Castro Valley, San Mateo, a little bit late traffic. I wasn't expecting it. And then now we're here in San Francisco. It has been absolutely amazing. But I want to wrap us up because I know that we're running a little bit late. And I want, Jesse, can you flip up the little image that I had, Bree, the little slide? Can you toss it on the screen? So guys, I want to talk about this. This is kind of crazy. So, you know, we travel a lot. I'm always on the road. And I don't know about you guys. Have you guys ever traveled and been away from the family and you kind of get like, before you travel, you kind of get this little anxiety, like a little travel anxiety. You guys ever get that? You're like, oh man, like we've gone for 4 days away from the kids. Like I'm going to have to like kind of work on the road, remote out of pocket. Like, am I going to be able to answer all the calls, the emails, the texts? And so every Sunday that I end up traveling for a week, I get a little bit of anxiety. And I'm driving on Monday with Blake. We're starting the drive. It's like 5 a.m. We're headed up the coast. And I get a text message at like 5:45 from one of our amazing agents down in Murrieta. His name's Ranu Mali. Him and his partner Angel. They've created this team called the Goat Locker. They're all retired Master Chiefs from the Navy. Okay, and he texts me and he says, "Hey guys, I just wanted to give a big shout out because one of our team members, one of the people that we recruited, his name's Dom, and he has been out to sea for 200 days straight. No, not a foot on land. Think about that for a minute. 200 days straight on a ship. Have you guys ever seen these big ships that these guys go on? I took my wife for her birthday because she loves this stuff, and we went and saw the USS down in San Diego, and we actually took a tour. Now this is like an outdated ship, right? So it's not up to snuff. The new ones are really cool, but they are tight. These quarters are really, really tight. This guy's been on this ship for 200 days straight, away from his family, away from land, away from his country. And I started thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm getting anxiety driving up the coast with a big bald man named Blake. And we're in a cyber truck that's driving itself. And I have all this anxiety. I'm like, this guy's been away for 200 days. And all of a sudden, instantaneously, my mindset shifts. I'm like, I can't be, you guys, I get emotional, so I'm just going to this is just how I roll. So you're going to have to deal with me because this guy is a hero. Okay. He's a freaking hero. And I just want us to give him a round of applause because that's pretty badass. And I started thinking to myself, I'm like, man, if Ron in the text message was actually really, he gave us some details. He's like, dude, he's still like actually prospecting. He's actually still prospecting. He's like sending emails and he's sending updates to his clients. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, this guy's literally still working on a ship and they don't get a day off. They don't get any days off. And I'm like worried about driving 4 days up the coast of California, eating dinners and getting to hang out with you guys. And I was like, holy shit, like that, my whole perception changed. And I think what Matt and what Robert talked about just a minute ago, and I think what the message that we're trying to get across is like, sometimes we put up, okay, I'm just going to breathe. I'll get through it. Sometimes we're our own worst enemy. We're our own worst enemy. We put these like barriers or these limitations on ourselves where we can't accomplish something, or, you know, we hit a certain production and we get stuck, or we can't get a deal and we're working really hard. You guys, that's all mental. It's all freaking mental. Like what my brother said, he nailed it. We all see the same shit. We just look at it different. Some of us look at it as impossible. Some of us look at it as very possible. I'm crying again, Romeo, just an FYI. It's happening. And I think we got to look at people like this, and we need to put new glasses on. I think we need to think about, like, how blessed are we? In a month, it's going to be the 250th celebration of the United States of America. We live in America, okay? And guess what? Out of all the 50 states in America, we live in freaking California. We live in freaking California. I know the politics, everyone's on, you know, and the cost of living, but who gives a shit? It's California. It's the 5th largest economy in the world. And guess what? You get to sell real estate in California. Okay, let that sink in. We're good. Like we're in a good spot. So your mindset right now, it's got to be positive. It's got to be like, I got opportunity. I can take advantage of this market. I can do anything that I put my mind to. And if you guys do that, guys, gosh, that headshot is AI. It looks like I don't have a soul. You guys are, it's not a soul patch, dude. That was low. Okay, I'm still fit. Oh my gosh. So listen. At the end of the day, guys, it is summer. It is time to buckle up our belts. Okay, we are capable of whatever we put our minds to. Okay, I want you guys to finish this year off so strong. But you guys got to get through the mental stuff. You got to remove the barriers, remove the ceiling. Okay, and we're here to help you. You guys, I'm gonna hang around for a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you got Romeo, you got Bethany, you got Steven, you got amazing staff behind you. We'll do whatever it takes to help you get to the next level. We will literally do anything it takes to help you get to the next level. But you gotta freaking want it. Do you guys want it?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, that's the end of the Connect. Thank you guys so much for coming out. And